Hello everyone, welcome to episode 26 of Atlas Hopping in Sansar with Barry and Drax, and I'm about to head over to Drax's place, 114 Harvest. When you log into Sansar, you will see upcoming events, and Atlas Hopping should be on top of the list right now, so you can just hit visit, and I'm gonna head on over to 114 Harvest now. We usually start at 11 a.m. PST, so it's time. Let me know if you guys can hear me while I teleport over there. And we're going to be going to a few different places today, and we also have a special guest. So hoping you can join us. There's quite a few people here already, it looks like. Let me see if Drax is here.
Ooh, good shout. I'm supposed to do this.
Yeah, I'm in VR, so I can't type.
Something is wrong with my motion picker.
VR too, so I can't type either.
Hey everyone!
Hi, Strawberry.
Okay.
Is Drax here today?
Yes, he's here.
Okay, I don't see him yet.
Oh, I'm trying to unsee you every Saturday.
How can you miss those pants?
Have you muted him?
The pants are pretty bright.
What are you doing?
They're just as bright as my personality.
But folks, please let's welcome our noobs again, because Loki is here and Justin is here and a bunch of others, and I'm really grateful that you made it, Loki, and it's absolutely fantastic. So you're in VR, and we had a lot of private conversations and some semi-public conversations, how this is a paradigm shift that may not be so great for people who don't feel comfortable for whatever reason to communicate in voice. But yeah. You feel okay right now communicating with us?
Yeah.
Oh no, I just crashed, guys. Sorry about that. I'm gonna try to get back in there as soon as possible. That's very strange. Crashing in Sansar doesn't happen very often for me. So hopefully it was just the amount of people that were there. Heading back. Sometimes when I crash in Sansar, that means like the whole experience went down and everybody else crashed too, so we'll see if that's what happened or if it was just me. Oh, I crashed again. I'm not sure what's happening, you guys. It could be the experience. So I'm gonna try one more time. If I can't get into 114 Harvest, then I'll go over to Wood Between Worlds. That's the place that we're supposed to be visiting. So let's see what happens. And while I'm teleporting over, I do want to let you know that all the links about Sansar are in the description of the video. You can check those out if you want more information about Atlas Hopping and where we'll be going today. I also have a list of social networks that I'm on there, and one of them is Twitch. So if you want to see more videos about Sansar, I've been exploring Sansar.
So it wasn't just me crashing.
That's what I thought. I thought everybody must have crashed.
Did everybody crash?
Yeah.
Everybody crashed.
Yeah, whose fault was it?
Obviously yours.
No, Jasmine's. But I said it was Jasmine's. Ooh. I ratted you out. I ratted you out, Vasai. But it's true. We gotta.
Oh, hi, Amber. Nice to see you.
Sorry guys, I keep crashing.
Yeah, all of us crashed. All of us crashed.
Whose mic is open? Me. Who is this? Who is this? Who is the evil person? Oh, good. Okay, a couple things real quick. Today is Noob edition, or as Zeba calls it, the customizer edition. So we're going to look at places that were made by people who are self-classified non-3D modeling professionals. If you guys have a suggestion, let's go there. Also, I want to do a random pick later on where I just scroll through the atlas, okay, and then somebody says stop. Maybe Ryan, you're good at that. Is that something you? Yeah. What?
Did we go boom? Because it seems like different people are here. I went boom and different people.
Do you like my suit, Ryan?
Right. I'm waiting for Justin, whose world we're going to visit. If he can't make it back in, then I think we're just going to go straight to the world. But, yeah, so if anybody has worlds that they saw that were made by quote-unquote amateurs or hobbyists, let us know and type it into the chat. All right, I have one message here. Here we go. So, Jasmine, do we think that we are in a different instance now, or what?
I don't know, because, I decided to put the VR thing on, and then when I logged back, there were different people here. It was an alternate reality.
Well,
and there's an echo thingy. What's that one?
Someone's got an open mic and speakers.
And Michael on the YouTube says he can't trying to get back into it.
Oh no!
There's about half the people missing from about 60 seconds ago.
It's like that show where go missing.
I'm gonna go to the lookbook and then try to come back and see if they're.
Everybody mute your microphone, please.
Yeah, it's
crazy. Drax is doing the echo.
Really?
Yep.
We're the leftovers. That's what it is. We're the leftovers.
Or we're the forward group, the pioneers.
I actually had to try 3 times to log in, but it worked the third time.
The show, the leftovers, where half the people go missing and half the people are left.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. It's my microphone. That happened yesterday too. This is so weird.
Is it a new mic?
What could that be? No, that's what Torley said. Sometimes that happens. But anyway, we want to have a good time. So let's see here. Justin is not back. Then I suggest we go to Justin's world. Amber looks damn cool.
Always.
And we're visiting Betty. Yes, Betty said me. We're visiting you as well.
Drax, your audio's breaking up.
Yeah.
I know. I was going back and forth between.
Where are we going first? Post it to the chat.
We're going to Justin Esparza's world, which is a homage to. I'm grabbing the link.
What's it called? So I can look at the atlas.
It's Wood Between the Worlds. And this was really interesting because here we go. Strawberry beat me to the punch. And Justin just came in. He just fixed his machine, and he came in, and a couple hours, $10 he spent on the marketplace, and he put this together. Osprey Therian, I don't know if you guys know her. She was an instrumental, very important artist in Second Life. She passed away a few years ago. Really the preeminent storyteller of Second Life from the early days. Unbelievable body of work. Just Google her and then you'll see it. Michael says on the YouTube stream he's in a different instance than the others. Bam. Okay, guys, let's go to, I'm going to tell the YouTube people, Wood Between the Worlds is where we are headed. Okay, let's go.
Thank you for everybody joining me in the live stream.
Easter time, Easter holiday, something like that. So yeah, bonus fit to that, it's fine.
They need to fix the
telling the YouTube folks, yeah, here we go.
Beautiful.
You need to fix the roughness map on these trees. They're too shiny.
Here we go.
Oh wow, everybody's coming. Hi, Ryan.
Hi.
Maybe metal map.
There's Ryan again.
Captain America, is that what that's?
And Ryan immediately criticizing somebody's
Ice Guy made it.
Work of love.
Oh, I'm just criticizing the tree. They need to have the roughness map set properly so that they're not shiny looking.
Well, maybe he wanted it like that.
Oh, okay, fine. It's an artistic choice. You happy?
No, the point of today's show really is to look at, how do people work with what they have.
But I'm
and so here's Ice Guy.
Really cool. I am in desktop, and Drax is in VR.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wow. What happened to my
Massey, I want to buy that suit. It looks even better in the lights.
Thank you. I'll put it on the marketplace.
That is so amazing.
Thanks. I just had a crazy idea.
So I'm just going to keep talking.
Okay.
Even though nobody listens. I would like to welcome Ice Guy, who cannot hear us, so I would like to encourage us to communicate in text, because there's two points to this show, which is inclusion of people with different abilities, and inclusion of people who are not professional 3D modelers. Because I believe that, this is just my take on it, I don't think Sansar or any social VR world will be transformative or take off, for that matter, if it doesn't include people with different abilities and or people who are not professional modelers. So I'm going to use text today.
You look like a sissy.
We heard that.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hey, Abby.
Naya, were you calling Abby a sissy?
Drax, Abby's here.
Oh my God.
I'm teasing.
Oh, I should bring the chat window in here so the YouTube people win.
You know, I was going to wear that rainbow t-shirt, and then I thought, nope, people are going to think I'm Abby if I do that.
Okay, we're here, or I'm here, Drax.
There you are. Okay.
Drax, your mic is open again. We're hearing echo.
I know. This is
Hi, Justin. I'm adding you as a friend. You'll see a friend request.
Thank you. I will check for that.
That is nice.
Didn't he do amazing?
Isn't that an amazing suit?
Justin,
It looks
come
like
over here.
It looks like ripples in a pool of water, and the texture actually changes.
It's
Like
magic.
the bumpiness changes. I just think that's amazing.
Being animated.
It's just flipbook normals.
Oh my god, that is so good.
Wow, that's cool.
You must put that on the store. I will buy that.
Okay, deal.
Cool.
It's also very
Thank
slimming.
you. I like those kind of suits.
Slimming works for me. I'll buy it.
That's
It's a male Spanx.
animated textures.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a flipbook animation, 64 frames.
Oh,
paying
it's
attention.
flipbook. Okay. Awesome.
Oh,
Very
Drax
cool.
ran off to the woods.
Took me a couple of tries to get it
I think
right.
Drax is ticked off that no one's listening to him.
I'm listening.
Sorry, Drax. Where's Drax?
He's under the trees there.
Well, but we don't have any echo now.
Is Strawberry here?
Yes,
Yeah, I'm here.
here.
Yeah, she's behind me.
I was actually camming into Vasey's suit.
I know, right?
It's so cool.
It's hypnotic. Like you could
Yeah.
use that for like hypnotism.
I wanted to make sure the people on my stream saw it. It's so cool.
It is.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, now I
Nice.
have to get it on the marketplace.
Definitely.
Yes. And you know what I think you should make is water, because this looks a lot like water. This would be amazing water if you tweaked it a little.
Well, actually, if we are being honest, but we're on a stream, this was supposed to be a water, but a digital water. You know, like low poly water.
Yeah.
Then I thought, why not apply it to my suit?
Yeah.
And it worked pretty well, I think.
It is so cool. I love it.
I love the fire.
Jazz, did I hear your voice?
Who?
You.
Me?
Jazz.
Yes. I thought I saw you. I wasn't sure if it was someone who just had really incredible fashion sense and they were wearing your dress, or if it was you. I wasn't really sure which one it was. I wasn't sure.
So where did Drax go? Which way are we going?
Under the tree, up over the hill.
Okay, someone go that way. I'm gonna follow you.
I think it's this way.
This way? Okay.
Oh, that way.
I love these lights. They're so cool.
Hey Andrew, how's it going?
I started with one of the Sansar templates.
Oh, sorry.
And that is basically the island that you see here, and then off in the direction that I am looking now, there are bits and pieces that are just kind of sitting independently that you can move around and use. So that's the basic stuff you start with. And
Looks
then
great.
Tree, I mean, all the other content, the trees, the grass, the tent, the ocean texture, That's all purchased from the marketplace, and I spent about $10 total. I also purchased a few sounds. I used some of the default environmental sounds, and then added a few, like down past Ebby, there's a pond under the trees, and
guys, can we mute the mics, please, when we're typing?
When you step in the water, it'll make water noise, and off in the distance where I'm looking, there's a sailing ship, and you can actually easily get to that by finding the red book, which is over on the top of the hill where I'm looking now. And there's a red book. If you step on the book, you'll get teleported to the ship. And then there's another book there that you can use to teleport back.
Cool. I gotta try that.
That water noise is nice. We just need to fix it so you'd hear it in first person.
So, Justin, you put this together pretty quickly, right? I mean, is it
an evening?
Okay. Because I had an interesting conversation today with a good friend from Second Life, and she said, Sansar is not for me. I'm not going to come in.
Oh,
and
come in.
No, and I said, why? And he said, like, yeah, I don't know. There's nothing. I can't do anything. I can't build anything. Like, I want to make my world, but I can't.
I haven't created anything, like in a third-party 3D program. Everything that I've used here is created by somebody else. I purchased off the marketplace. You can be very creative by utilizing different elements from different artists who've created stuff and kind of make it your own.
Yeah, this is interesting. This is what Ebba said yesterday. What they call internally, they call them the customizers. I mean, not in a judgmental way or.
It's
like
so
that,
derogatory.
I mean,
no, it's not. I love that.
Yeah, and I remember I did a story a long time ago about Eddie Clarity from Love to Design magazine and Second Life, and he said, "Oh, I'm not an artist. I just take furniture and then I arrange it." But he is a incredible interior decorator, But so you, Bagnaria is asking, is this terrain or just objects?
This is an existing terrain in the Highlands template scene, which is a default template when you create a new experience. It's one of the 6 or 7 or so.
I think there's. Am I still having feedback, by the way?
Yeah.
My...
Yes.
Jesus Christ! I don't know what that is. God damn it!
I don't think it's me.
No, it is me.
No, you're clear.
All right. Sorry, guys. We have no idea what that is. I'll figure it out.
But what was really nice is discovering that you can change the sound that the ground makes when you're walking across it. So a lot of the time that I spent last night or the night before was just going into like the different pieces of terrain and the different rocks and changing the sound that it makes when you walk over them.
Galen, thanks for transcribing it. This is awesome. You're pretty good. You're pretty fast at this. That frees me up to ask another question. Justin, you what is on your wish list right now? Because you want to do this as an homage to Osprey Therian's worlds that she kind of created and you've been maintaining after she died.
Well, just the tent at this point was an homage to the work she did at the Ambat Info Hub in Second Life. When I first saw this Highlands template, it reminded me just generally of like Mist Island and the Relto Island in Uru. But the top of my list at the moment, just in this space, is I wish that the ocean water moved, or that there were waves that moved.
Yes.
Which I suppose I could do with objects and scripted objects and stuff like that. But for still photos, it works out great.
Some people did some trickery. But the sound is there. It's nice.
There's a wind sound. There's a default wind sound for the whole experience, and then there are 2 sound objects down in the where the lamppost is that are just background nature sounds, and some crickets over in the pond. But I don't have any ocean sounds, I don't think.
No, I meant that would be cool.
Oh yes, it would be cool.
You have to ask Vasai. His whole suit is moving.
If he could just run around the island, it could simulate waves.
Or we could stretch him out.
There you
Stretch
go.
him out to cover the water.
Yeah, all over the water. That's right.
Now, who all wants to go over to the ship with me? Because I can show you where that is.
Yeah.
So Ice Guy says she's zooming into things, and very cool. And again, I apologize.
Which direction is the ship? Oh, it's this way.
Okay, let's follow.
I'm gonna have to teleport.
Wow, this is. I have a weird tilt on my.
I'm gonna cheat and teleport. Here we go.
That was a strange tilt. Oh, maybe I wasn't on the ground. Oh, this is the Highland template is very cool.
Yeah, it's really
This
nice.
is me in the green dress.
So just walk across this red book, and it'll teleport you over to the ship.
Oh, I have to walk across this red book. Okay.
How far away
cool.
the island is.
Oh, that's great.
This is really cool.
And because I was on desktop, when I went down into the lower parts of the ship, I couldn't get back up here. So I blocked it off, I thought. But some of the objects allow you to walk through them, and some don't. So I'm trying to figure out why that's happening.
Wow, look at the islands over there. Let me cam a little bit. Thank you.
And I think, obviously, people with the hand controllers, they can kind of point wherever they want to and teleport. How far away can you point your
This is the ship.
target when you're using the hand controllers?
Oh, I lost the ship. There we go. And that's the island.
Wow, nice.
And that was easy to do with one of the scripts provided as a default. I just had to enter in the destination. There's two. There's one that lets you do it locally within each experience, and then the other one lets you go to another experience, which there's another book on the island that will take you to Drax's world.
This is awesome, Justin. This is really inspiring. Galen, are you still transcribing a little bit in text? That would be awesome. I find this super inspiring, Justin, because that's something I've been vocal about. It's been bothering me a little bit. That we highlight some very polished stuff, but that can discourage a lot of people. Where does this ship come from?
It's from the marketplace.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, this is my ship.
Thank you.
Ambard?
Yeah.
You bought a ship from an alien that is also an alcoholic. I don't know.
I gotta work on my texturing a little bit.
No, Ambard. I mean, we gotta also talk. You gotta talk with Justin. I mean, you with your game and what you're planning on doing. We got to do a special show about that too. We'll put that in the calendar. But you and Justin, you guys should talk because I think that will be a perfect collaboration.
Ambar, this was the perfect ship to use for this because you can see what it is far away from the island. It's great.
Yeah, I tried to keep it as simple as possible without it looking too cartoony.
It reminds me a little bit of Sea of Thieves.
I'm gonna go down there. This is awesome. See, Ebbe, we picked this up from our conversation yesterday. This is a perfect example how Justin, in one evening, put this together for $10 with existing stuff, and he created already a little micro narrative, and he realized his vision. And I suppose, Ebbet, that's maybe is that Linden Lab's goal? Maybe. I mean, I could be wrong.
Yeah, of course, of course.
To encourage people to tell their stories, even if their skills with Blender is probably like mine, where I can press an X button, which then deletes the default cube. And actually, that's how far I came in my months of studies. So
this is very reflective of how I built pretty much on Second Life as well. I used a lot of content that other people created, but it was nice being able to sometimes even fix things just with a couple of prims if there was a hole or something in a floor. But being able to build from scratch with prims was great too. There was a lot of stuff I did that way.
Well, this is fantastic. And then, so how do we get back to the mainland? And what's that island in the back there?
Behind Galen is a red book that takes you back to the island off in the distance where we started.
Ah, yeah. Okay, let's go back.
Yeah, we've got to go back.
Oh, I'm gonna post that YouTube clip where. No, from Lost season. What is it? Season 4.
From every season.
Okay, Justin, we have to have a talk. Lost is the best television show that was ever produced.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, Black, how are you doing? Do we agree, or are you kidding? Are you making fun of me here?
That's the best TV show I've ever seen and never understood.
But right? But it's because it's deep. It's about everything. It's about God. About the human condition.
All that time they were dead.
I think we broke the book.
No way out. We're gonna die.
Just go to Atlas and then revisit the scene. It'll pop.
Third one, I put it at the back of my room so that
Well,
I
you
don't
got
look
one
weird.
with your original set, right? And then
I
you
got
had
two.
You get two with the original set.
Two, so I'll go get the third. I may get a second.
We made it.
Well, you know, yeah.
A third set's
Hey,
just more
Jazz.
for like room scale stuff, right?
So yeah, I have my whole room. Basically, of my house, I just like decided was no longer for living, and it's just for Oculusing. So apparently, according to my son, that makes me like somewhat like cooler, something like that.
The cool mom.
No, I mean I just don't know how many moms have a room dedicated to VR.
My
I
living
don't
room.
know.
You come into the house, you come into my front door, my living room is all set up room scale VR. And so when my son brings his friends over, they're like, whoa.
Well, your mom is
so
not
cool.
a nerd. Or maybe your mom is a nerd, but in a good way.
Hey, Jazz, did you see Naya's little bunny outfit? That's
Yes,
the one we
it's
were
so
talking about. Is that cute?
It's very cute. You did a good. Who did? Or did you do it, or did somebody? It's so cute. It's so adorable. It's adorable.
I'll put it on Marketplace, and then we can all have
Yes,
one and
you
make the mystery go on from longer, right?
Okay, where's our fearless? Where's Drax?
He's still on the boat.
He's on the boat.
Is he still on the ship?
He's still trapped on the boat.
Oh my God.
Where's the next stop? Do we know?
Wait a minute, Drax is stuck on the ship?
No, he's just waiting for everybody else to get across.
He's,
That's
Drax
so
sweet. Drax
That's so
was
nice.
doing the
There
whole
he is.
Titanic thing on the front of the boat.
Aw, he was playing the violins, waiting for it to go down, waiting
Okay,
till everyone had
Drax,
gotten
where
on
are we
the
going
ship.
next?
Let me check in with Ice Guy how she's doing. If she's good here. Let's see here. Text. See this.
Hi, Sandra.
Okay, Ice Guy. All good.
What is next on the
Enjoying
list?
The show. Well, I would like to go to Betty Turo's Little Worlds. There's 3 worlds, and Betty is a great artist from Second Life, and she just started to play around. So it's very sparse, and I would like us to try something here, to be very quiet and just sort of suck in the scenery. I know Ryan is going like, what are you
quiet?
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, what are you talking about?
I don't think there's several of us that's not so much as like I don't have that program in my
Hey, Sebastian.
in my list.
What's up, man?
Hey, how's it going?
I only see one called AI for Betty.
Right, and that is the only one in the atlas, and then you go through that and come to the next one.
Here,
so people can just look up
I join.
Betty.
You have that weird crap at the end of your
in the atlas, and let's just hop
at the end of your handle.
You get over there,
At the end of my I haven't got my name changed yet.
Yeah, you got a thing extraction to have your name cleaned up.
Yeah.
You have a group called Extraction? That is so cool.
Extraction is an internal Lindemann team.
AI, that's what we're going to?
Yeah.
I think I made my account so long ago that I didn't actually...
I had the same thing.
Can somebody post
just ping them and
Did
Extraction to the channel with what your name change, what you want the handle change to be, and they'll fix it.
Yeah, cool.
Cool. Okay.
Where's everybody going? What's the plan?
We're going to Betty's world, and it's posted in the chat. I don't know if you can see that.
I don't need it because the atlas tells me where y'all are now.
Oh, okay, good.
Because it sorts by where you all go.
Excellent.
Right, Sebastian?
Actually, I stayed late yesterday, and it's working so much better.
Did you fix that thing where it sort of got stuck?
Yeah, I shipped a ton of changes for basically, I think the data comes in.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining the live stream. Now, I didn't realize we were going to go to Betty's location, so I don't have it in my description of the video as of yet, but I'll put it in afterwards. And it may take a few minutes for me to cache it because I haven't been here. Oh, that was quick.
My hands are louder than my voice, I know.
That was great.
I am not your little child.
Your pants are a beacon in the night. Look.
Okay, your pants are really frightening, Drax.
I'm going to share the link in the chat in just a second.
Your pants are cool, Drax.
They're amazing.
This is where we are right now, and I'll put it in the description of the video after we finish Atlas hopping.
Hi, Betty. Whoa.
So cool.
This is so cool.
Betty here, this is really cool.
I just realized I have my mic open. Sorry, guys.
Strawberry, come on.
I was talking to my live streamers and all of a sudden I realized it's open in Sansar too.
Oh, I thought you were talking to us.
No, I was sharing the link.
She's so helpful.
Unspecial Strawberry, because
I know.
we're thinking you're just excluding us like that. I just don't know how I feel about that.
You guys are already here. You don't need the link.
It really, it just hurt me just a little inside, and I even subscribed to you. I just don't know how I feel about that.
Well, I mean, you should unsubscribe to Drax first, right?
Oh, I already did.
Okay,
it's all go girls, right?
Perfect. Then you're my favorite person ever. Is Betty here?
Yes.
Woman
Okay,
power,
great.
or whatever. I don't know.
She's in the striped top.
Okay, great. So he wants us to quietly explore this area?
Yeah, I don't do quiet.
Okay.
Yeah, me neither.
Take the opportunity. He's being quiet. Say something.
Once I start talking, I don't shut up.
Okay, somebody in my live chat is asking how I started off on YouTube. I actually was a blogger first. I've had a blog.
It's funny watching Naya just running around with her arms over her head.
Move away from everybody a little bit first. I actually started blogging about Second Life about 10 years ago, and then once in a while I did videos whenever I did a tutorial. And then eventually I just started doing, a couple of years ago, I thought I'd just start doing more videos. I don't know why, I just started. People kept asking me to do videos, more tutorials. And then when mesh heads started coming out, people didn't understand how to use them and they wanted me to do videos explaining how to do mesh heads, and that's how I just started. So I just created an account and I use Camtasia usually to record my videos on Second Life, but when I stream, I'm using OBS Studio right now. So right now to stream Sansar, I'm using OBS Studio. And when I stream to Twitch, I use a new streaming software from OBS. It's called Streamlabs. And so when I stream to Twitch, I use that. So I actually have an OBS Studio tutorial as well if you search for it. on my YouTube channel if you want to get into, you can use OBS Studio to record and live stream on YouTube if you're interested in that. Let me walk to everybody else now, and I can talk more about it after the show. But let's see what they're saying over here.
I use voice all the time in Sansar.
Because you're in VR.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
I hope that answers
I mean,
your
it's
question.
weird when you hang out with people in a physical space that you end up texting each other.
Galen, can you transcribe that a little bit? No, I understand that, Ebbe, but there's many other reasons. Some people may be, it might be the middle of the night. They might be in a small apartment. They feel self-conscious about their accent. These are all like little, I don't know if you call them edge cases in the industry, but they're valid, and I think they're important because then that could really explode. And you know what Ryan says, it's good that you have that privilege that you can speak, but iSky doesn't have that, and so I want to that's just basically my sort of goal, my idealistic best possible scenario is that there is an overlap. Maybe Sansar will run on a mobile client and I'm in the subway and I don't just want to scream at you guys. I want to use text. It is situational for people who
all
can
caps.
Of course. Yeah.
No, I mean, with the technologies are there. Speech to text, text to speech.
Exactly.
So it's even automatic translation on the fly. So we can all be from different countries, speaking different languages, and having a shared experience. So
it'll with the universal translator.
Yeah.
No, but that's good that you point that out because that is truly exciting. I mean, the little thing that you pop in your ear. I forgot the name of the startup that is selling that little thing. The translation thing, I get there.
The
Waverly Lab.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, but also what you were saying, text to speech. We have Shyla, the super gecko, who joins us often also in Hover Derby. She uses what is it called? Is it called Dragon Speak? I mean, that's how it works with the meetings in Second Life. It works just like a dream.
Yeah.
She speaks into it, and it pushes out the text. Is Betty with us here?
So Sebastian here, if you haven't met him already, there's Sebastian. He works at Linden Lab.
Hello.
Hi, Sebastian.
And Sebastian just fixed it so that the atlas now sorts by concurrency correctly.
Yay! Huzzah! Huzzah!
Hug, and bow, and hug.
Or a tip jar.
Tip jar.
We could set up a tip jar for them. Everyone could throw in money.
I know that's a feature we need.
See the things that get us excited?
You also know who to blame now.
There's nothing wrong with us.
I'm very excited
right.
I'm very excited that Betty is with us. And now we can go to your BI. We're in AI. And how do we get to BI, Betty?
Get in the head.
I know how to get there, but
This way. I've already done it.
Betty, raise your hand.
Okay, I'm just gonna run away.
I don't think Betty's in VR. I think she's in desktop.
But wouldn't she be represented here, Ryan?
Pardon?
Wouldn't she still be represented as an avatar?
Oh, she's there.
Well, she was here a minute ago.
I would rather draw and teleport. I wonder, now that you can do both.
That's an interesting conversation to have. Yeah.
Okay, so what do we do now?
We go through this strange phase through this head.
Hey, who's the first sacrifice?
Drax.
Ooh.
You're the first sacrifice.
Hum. Oops, didn't work.
I like the sound of the feet.
You get nommed by the face, really? That's the thing? We're nom-nommed? I mean, is that really a good idea to be nom-nommed? I just don't know. Nom-nomming? I don't know.
Oh, we have to walk into the face? Why are we doing that? Where does it take us? Oh! It takes us to another location. Interesting. Seems to me that the experiences are loading a little bit faster. I think they've done an update because I haven't been to.
I hope someone can.
You mean like a library?
Yeah, like a material library.
I don't know, or should the materials be provided by you?
Pretty cool.
On the marketplace, or something we offer, or
a little bit of both. But if you had a standard set of materials for the customizers, then you could preload them with your install of Sansar. And you would already have them cached, you know what I mean, across the different.
It sounds squishy here.
That would speed up the loading.
Oh, sorry, my mic was closed. Galen, thanks so much for transcribing, but that's interesting how we learn what it takes to integrate people with different abilities. That we sometimes are not really conscious of that.
Like loading for people going.
It's an important experience.
I know a lot of people use that.
Yeah,
are you still
it's a
here?
neat experience trying to transcribe for someone or trying
That's the next one.
Yeah, because it shows us like how self-centered we often are. You know, that we need to kind of take into consideration that there's somebody in our middle who has no idea what's going on. And for them, it's just a complete silent world and everybody has a good time. And Ice Guy is in the documentary often saying that she is... That's why she likes Second Life so much, because she can be integrated
audio perfect for me.
Much easier.
Yeah, and I often found in Second Life, especially before a lot of the integrated translators, that I would end up going out to Google and translating what people are saying for the benefit of people of other languages.
Wow, all right.
See you guys.
Bye. Bye, Galen. Bye.
Bye, Galen.
Oh. I should bring the chat up here.
Wondering if.
Oh yeah, we lost Ice Guy. She's gone. I typed on the chat. I'm gonna suck in the scenery a little bit.
It's when you hit the warps, you end up having a tough time getting back.
So Betty's over here in the white, but she's in desktop. Hey, Betty.
That it sounds like I'm walking through water. I love this.
Why is that?
Because we're in water.
The audio material on the ground was set to water.
Doesn't look like water.
No.
This is really cool. I love this, Betty.
Hey, Wolfie.
Walk forward a little bit.
I love watching the people in VR wave at each other. It looks so adorable.
Also in the illustration.
Go too close to the edge.
Oh, look at that. The dolphin pink glimmering.
Now I hear the sound.
I can pet the
So if I
kitty
want to
cat.
add you as a friend,
I
would...
That's sick to say.
The option to come up, add one.
You get the little squeeze
Oculus
the,
Rift.
the little right inside thing.
You guys hear that sound?
Sebastian at
Yeah,
Linden. How do I
splashing in
add
water.
you?
Just look at the. See how you can once you're holding the thing.
I wonder how far I can go. Feel like I'm gonna fall off. Should I go?
Holding down the
Woo! It's not. I guess you can go.
Wait, I can run out.
Yeah, run forever.
Drax your hands. You look hilarious with your hands up, running around.
Something is wrong with my T-shirt, Strawberry. Look at it. I have
You guys look hilarious.
This is creative.
Out here.
Come here, Naya.
It's
I can just watch them running around with their hands up. You guys look hilarious, Drax.
Whoa, naughty, cause wow, this was cool. You were running sideways. Wait, do this again, like you were running sideways, like this.
Teleported over there.
And
That's
with
the
the
other
water
side.
sound.
Creeps us out.
So I'm looking at you.
Wasn't it? I don't know if I
Squeeze
can
the
do it again. I
right
can try to
palm.
do it again.
So it brings up my name.
Oh my god, Drax just fell. He just fell.
It couldn't be any more perfect. Did you see him drop like a stone?
Yes, it's on my stream. That That is hilarious.
Continue to let him play. He
fell to oblivion.
Whoa, guys, you gotta do this.
Oh, he's back already.
Guys, listen. You gotta do this. You gotta go down there. It's like, you know, there's a yellow light, and the yellow light says, "Come to me."
Look, I think Abby's going.
Follow
Look
me.
at Abby.
Follow me.
Nice suicide.
Okay, I guess I'll fall too.
It's time to go. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
I think Drax is setting us up.
Don't be afraid.
Did I just fall? What happened?
What happened?
Where am I?
The yellow light is coming. The yellow light says...
Guys, where am I?
This is what death feels like. It's so just hear my voice.
Wow. Everything just went dark. Oh, here we go. This is like the Blair Witch Project or something. Very.
Whoa! Whoa! Did you see this?
What happened?
Up in the air. Justin, are you God? Am I ever coming back?
I have no idea where I am. You guys! Oh! Oh no, what happened? Now I'm going into CI, okay. Let's see. How did we get over here?
You walked into the cab, didn't you?
I don't know.
You're stuck with us. Strawberry.
How did you guys get over here?
We walked into the cat.
I didn't even see a cat. It's weird.
Sombray, can you turn your mic off? There, thank you. It was getting back feed for some reason.
Wow, look at this.
To tell Drax that we're all here, but I don't know if they got the message.
Probably. He's running around falling off the edge of B1. And he told everybody else to do it, so I did, and then I ended up here somehow.
Oh,
I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, that is weird.
I've got a cool I can't even see myself.
No?
Thank you. I'm glad you liked the pose that I had nothing to do with whatsoever.
What is this?
I like how she has her army of twirlies
they're twirlies.
coming out of the ground.
Is that what Torley's looks like?
No, he loves the watermelon colors, pink and green.
Oh, is that where it comes from?
Yeah, well, that's actually, that texture is actually the default texture if you don't have one assigned. So if you have something come in, then that pops on there. And so, but we named it the twirly texture. So.
That's funny. It's a really intense default texture.
Yeah.
Every other program in the world, it's like gray or maybe like checkerboard gray. Not here.
Not here. It's pink and green.
Let's see if Ryan notices the message. I'm gonna go check out this.
Hey, you guys found us.
You guys took forever.
Ice guy's here, Drax.
This is pretty cool. It's like totem poles or something. But different. This is really cool. Frame rates are dropping. Wow, why do I get lag all of a sudden?
Do you know what synth
Twirly world.
Once I was making chicken pot pie, and he goes, "You California girls,
Isn't this
you
Betty's
outdone
world?
everything."
It is.
It's pink and green, so totally.
That's cool.
I go, well.
Yeah, well, maybe he's not wrong. So in her head, would you stop? You need like a leash or something, Jasmine, so you stop contortionist thing. I know. He really looks like a possession when you're around.
I'm sorry.
I want to shake you.
This is why I can't be in VR. I can't be in VR because I'm telling you, I'm like, I should be the test subject when they're trying to decide if the motion capture works.
You're in VR, just use a hula hoop or something and like left and right, like suspended, so you know, like, oh, I've turned too far.
Do you know what you should have
Does
saw
this
when
look
she stepped on her dog?
This is
No,
okay?
that's so much not better.
Are you possessed?
Yes,
so
I
much
am,
not
as a matter of
better.
fact, by the demons of something. I don't know.
Sansar.
Sansarian demons.
Yes, the
Does that be
antimatter
any?
demon.
Do you like
That's
Dragon's
the
army?
That's exactly what I was thinking. Is Twirly World, yeah, because the pink and green.
It does
But
look like Twirly.
yeah.
What's over there? Scarecrow. What's over there? Did you go in?
No, I'm gonna go see.
What is there? What?
I don't know.
What's
You're
there?
so distracted. Looks like Scarecrow. Come on, Jazzy. Hurry up. 1, 2, 3, go.
I'm
This
trying.
way.
I'm running. Up and down, and up and down. Oh, and a little bit of up, down more than. Wow, I don't think my ankle could really do that in real life. I don't think that would be good.
I'm trapped.
It could, but only once.
Only you do these interesting things in VR, Jazz. You're gonna have to give us lessons.
To do what?
I don't know. You do interesting things in VR.
This place makes me nervous.
Yeah, Naya does really cool stuff.
Did you wake up again?
Twice. This place makes me nervous.
It looks like it's eatable, you know. Candy floss or how it's called.
But I need a waist tracer.
Candy pieces to
Really?
perform cool moves.
What is
I'd like
that?
to have a waist thingy so that I could actually do it, because right now you can only do your
Would that
arms.
be cool? And feet.
Oh, yeah.
I want feet. Oh God, Gen's
Oh, beautiful.
the pantless man's arrived.
Gen Dipple's here.
Oh boy.
He heard belly dancing and he showed up.
We don't want
He
to
heard
deafen
belly
this poor
dancing.
fellow over here. With this amazing.
He's
moves.
trying to outdo me on ears.
What's up?
I know,
guess
that's
size
Gen for you. My ears are bigger than
Did you do
your
the
ears.
tail? Did you do the tail, Gendy?
Yeah, Gen, you need to get a tail.
You do need a tail.
Oh, actually, you know, I don't know.
I don't know if we want to see a tail again.
I was gonna say, yeah, but back off of that.
One thing I love about exploring Sansar is I just find it so relaxing because it's incredibly beautiful, and in a lot of the creators on their Sims, they have very relaxing, peaceful music and sounds. And, you know, just listening to yourself running around or listening to the music that they have set, I just find it so much fun. So what I've been doing for the past week is I've been streaming different locations that I've been exploring Sansar to my Twitch channel, and you'll find a link to that in the description of the video as well. And my Twitch channel is basically just Strawberry Singh, so you can subscribe to that if you want to see more Sansar exploring, you know. It's fun. I've been enjoying it. I wonder if this ends over here. Yeah. I'm afraid to jump off and get lost again. I'll head back to everybody. Let's see if Drax is back.
It's a lot easier to stream if there's no people
Yes,
there.
that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he left us all here chatting so that he could actually stream. Sneaky, sneaky.
He can just add fake people to the.
Oh, true.
There's mannequins.
Or he could mute everybody that's in the stream with him temporarily.
And then forget to unmute everyone.
And then you've got a
And
problem.
wonder why nobody is talking to him.
Why is it? I've been, yeah. Everybody hates me. I'm gonna go home and eat worms.
Draxter's not even online. I think he crashed.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wait, no, his stream is live.
His stream is live. Well, he's not in Sansar right now.
The statue moves.
Oh,
Wow.
you blend with it with your shirt. Don't even know.
Oh, that is great! Oh my gosh, if Strawberry is streaming, she should get Ebbe in the thing. That's pretty funny.
Where is he? I don't see Ebbe. Hang on.
Creepy as hell.
Oh, there he is. That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's creepy.
I'm stuck.
It's funny. He's having too much fun in there. Where's him?
It's a secret world.
As worlds go, that's a pretty tiny one. Gotta say.
Drax is back. I see him talking.
How unusual.
That's weird. I see him offline in Drax in Sansar. It's weird.
I love that Drax is a gentle giant. He makes new people feel so at home.
That's
Destiny,
true.
are you an actual person?
Yes, she is, Ken.
So does anyone have success in the headset adding friends? The last 2 or 3 times I haven't had any success.
I know that just did it.
It didn't work for me. Last week I had issues with it. I know there are bugs against it, so...
Well, I don't know if they made it, but I definitely could push the button.
I'm clicking on your name, Ebby, and it says add friend, and I click on the A button, nothing happens.
Yeah, I've had the same. So let's see
How
here.
did you fix it?
No, I'm not saying it's fixed. I think it's broken.
You and
There's a bug.
Andrew, our friendship.
I just tried to befriend you.
I had to accept it on desktop.
Oh.
Yeah,
but once you've befriended, though, the icon should say that we're change states, or not necessarily that we are friends, but that the friend request is gone.
The friend request is actually there, but you have to go into desktop to see it.
Yeah, but in VR, when I click the icon, add friend, it doesn't change. It should change to like a minus, so I can retract my request, but it doesn't flip state. And I think that's a known bug.
Oh, okay.
It's the most persistent. It's the most persistent feature there is. Daphne over here sent me a friend request a couple days ago, and I kept saying no, and it keeps asking me. I was like,
You're a mean person.
You want the no never feature?
I want to find out if it's a real person first.
Dipple, these are the inside voices. You keep those in your head.
No, see, Jasmine, the difference between me and everybody else in the world is I don't.
We wear pants.
Keep it inside your shiny hair.
I'm trying to see if Drax is here, because I see him typing here. But I guess I don't see him here. I'm wondering if he like muted me or something.
Is that what it is, Jasmine?
That's what it is. See, I figure out all the things. That's what
You
I
guys
do.
see him
Figure
here?
out the things.
You're obsessed with thingies.
I think
I
the Atlas is actually working today.
Yeah, this.
He fixed
Here,
it.
thanks, Sebastian, right here.
Yeah. Sebastian's
Are
the
you
man.
Are you like the web developer here?
Uh-oh. Run, Sebastian, run.
Someone is asking in my live chat, how old do you have to be to play SL? I'm actually in Sansar right now. I'm not in Second Life. For Second Life, I'm not sure, to be honest. I thought it was 18, but I think they changed that recently to 16 or something. But it should be on secondlife.com somewhere. But yeah, right now I'm in Linden Labs' other virtual world called Sansar, not Second Life.
Actually, I run Linux, so I wish there was support.
Glad you got it working finally. For like 2 weeks, it was all over the place.
Yeah. We've had some instances that crash where it's sort of sticking there, but we're kind of handling all those
that means
potential weird cases now.
That means trick or treat isn't number one.
That's right.
It's off the charts.
We were loving it.
Right number one right now, actually.
It's okay, Solus.
Oh, I guess you don't see the experience you're in. Doesn't exclude
wow.
that one?
Twist it around again.
This is not published.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, because 2077 shows up as number one.
Where's
right now.
Drax?
Yes, it does.
You got Harvest?
Oh, no. Okay, I refreshed. 27.
Harvest is number 2.
Yeah, 2077 is first.
I wonder what happened to Drax.
I saw him over in the corner over.
He's still talking. He's here.
Where?
I see him typing in chat, but I don't see him on the experience anywhere.
We got some toga over here. All right.
I'm gonna find him.
I bet I sent you a friend request.
You did?
You haven't accepted it yet.
No, I'm in VR. I know nothing about your request.
Okay.
Okay, I found Drax.
Where is he?
He's to your left.
Oh.
This direction.
All right.
There he is.
Oh crap! They found me.
Yeah.
Where are you? I was
There he
in
is.
an art appreciation class for Sombra. She wants to graduate soon. Betty, this is absolutely awesome. It really speaks to me, and I just needed a little quiet time. I know it sounds really kind of counterintuitive, but it's true. So yeah, here we are, and there's a dude with giant bunny ears.
And no pants.
That's no dude, Drax. That's Gendable.
All I can say is thank God for baked underwear.
It's not a man. It's not a man. It's not a plane.
Energizer bunny.
Thank you, Ice Guy, for coming and being here with us. See, I would like to do American Sign Language. That would be totally awesome.
Yeah.
If I
Actually,
could use my fingers.
Can Ice Guy read lips? I'm wondering if I would love for our avatars to get so good that deaf people could read our lips.
Wow.
You know, Ebbe, I think you're very close. And let's try this. Can somebody type to Ice Guy if I'm going to enunciate very clearly. Hello, Ice Guy. How are you today?
I understood it perfectly.
Thank you for coming.
Drax, how'd you get cel-shaded pants?
Hello.
That's easy, actually.
Is she responding? Let's see.
I'm gonna tell you later if you want.
It's a Loki secret.
Oh, okay, then I won't.
What?
It's a Loki secret.
No, but it's easy, really easy.
It
when
is.
you know it.
It is not hard, but it is technique.
Okay, Ice Guy. Okay. Okay.
What?
He doesn't understand the sign language, Drax.
Hello, Ice Guy. How are you?
That wasn't as good as last time.
Yeah.
In VR, it seems to be better. But couldn't be, right, Evan?
It shouldn't be
hello.
Nice teeth.
It's like people talking slowly to a corridor. Doesn't matter how slow you talk, they're still not going to understand.
I know.
No, but the lips are more accurate. It gives the engine opportunity to.
I think it's just
really
triggered by the vowel sounds that you use. I don't think it really is much more than that, is it?
I think you're wrong, Ryan.
It's a lot more than that.
Is it
It's
really?
a lot more, yeah. Sometimes I look at people and it looks to me like it's completely super accurate, actually mimicking the real lips.
Yeah, there's how many bones, Abby, is in the mouth?
Okay, let me try
4
again.
million. No, I don't know. 100 or something? I don't know.
I thought it was over 100,
Yeah.
which is amazing.
So we're not by the...
So are you actually trying to get somebody to read sign language?
Okay,
No, read lips.
Okay,
Yeah, well,
quiet real
okay.
quick. So I'm gonna do one. Okay, Today is Saturday, and it is very cold in Germany.
That was way off for me.
That look good for you?
Nope.
No, not for me either. Sometimes it works great, but sometimes you have noise from other feeding through.
Yeah.
And so...
Like he has now.
Yeah, right there. That's not him talking. It's because someone has an open mic, and I'm echoing myself.
Well,
that is me.
Everybody close your mics, and then he can try again.
Okay, so let me try. I am speaking very slowly to see if this works.
Nope.
No, Amr, don't give it away. Ah! We need...
Sorry.
I think mostly what I'm noticing is that the lips seem to lag behind the sounds.
Yeah, there's a... Yeah.
Drax is a slow talker.
Okay, I say it again. Oops. All right, Icecam wants me to say it again. Hold on. Now, it is Saturday, and it is cold.
Okay, so your lips moved pretty closely to what they should have been, but they lagged like half a second behind your words.
But she doesn't hear the sound, so that doesn't matter.
Well,
No,
yeah,
she says it. She says it's close to readable. Wow. Yeah, I mean that's the feeling that I have all the time when I look at people, but I can't evaluate it. But I know that Ice Guy is very good at lip reading. So, I mean, you guys are onto something. If you get that done, I mean, that would be amazing. That is amazing. Yep. Awesome. Well, it is work in progress. Okay, guys. I want to do at the end. Actually, Strawberry, we talked about. We'll keep it to an hour. What I want to do is to do a random pick.
This is going to turn out badly.
In what way? Did you create something that is
no,
bad?
It's just no. Seriously, we're going to pick something that's just a template, and that's it. That's what I predict is going to happen.
Ryan, I'm sorry to let you know that my stated goal, and maybe that is misaligned with what other people think is good entertainment, and that's fine, that's their prerogative. Today I explicitly want to stay away from polished stuff that is made by people who are very good at what they do. Because to me anyways, and again, I mean, this is only me, everybody has a different opinion, the exciting thing about a virtual world or a world-building platform or social VR is to see what people make from all walks of life. I'm personally not interested in seeing AAA content from the beginning I open my eyes in the morning to when I lay at rest or read the Bible before I go to sleep. So yeah.
Hey, Drax, you want me to tell you to stop?
Thank you, Strawberry, for bringing me back on track. Ryan is distracting me. He really needs to go. I can't have him here anymore. Okay, so
do you just subtract every time?
I don't know, Ryan. No, I keyed. Okay, so I'm doing it now. I'm scrolling, and you need to say stop.
Okay, now stop.
Ooh, Jade Serenity. Echo.
Okay, so we're searching for Echo? Okay.
I guess so.
Yeah, everybody search for Echo by Jade Serenity and head on over. Hopefully it won't take forever to load.
Hopefully.
Here we go. Okay guys, so we're heading on over to Echo. I have never been here, so I will put the link in the description of the video afterwards. And it looks like we're not going to the one that I had linked in the description. I'll remove that and fix all the updates after the show. It looks like it's loading pretty fast. Hopefully it won't take me forever.
There's a lot of echo here.
I've never been here before.
I like it. And again, let me just say also
cool.
the people on YouTube, the reason why I'm doing this is that's the reason why I stayed in Second Life. And I think, and again, I'm not the typical user or whatever. That's not, I wouldn't make that claim. I think I'm a kind of an edge case. You correct me if I'm wrong, Abby. but I think I'm convinced that people enjoy the exploration part. And exploration has something to do with a certain amount of randomness. Exploration has to do with sort of going not where the tourist guide tells you to go. And yeah, it's gonna bit Echo by Jade Serenity. This is awesome.
It's very dramatic.
I love the sounds.
This isn't Second Life. This is another virtual world by Sansar, by Linda Lab. It's called Sansar. I have information on how you can download and try it out in the description of the video. And I am not, it is obviously virtual reality capable, and other people here are using VR gear. I am not, I am using my desktop. But you can check, see the way I'm walking so far, so you can tell I'm using my VR, my desktop.
The spheres are showing up lots of places.
It's still in beta, so there's still a lot to be added.
That's.
It's like, I think there's a
and other people that are like standing differently or have their arms in the air and so forth, you can tell they are in VR gear.
I'm gonna feel an experience with triangles now.
And spheres.
No spheres. No, just triangles. Well, that sphere is made out of triangles.
No problem. I'll always have information about what I'm doing in the videos in the description of the video, so do check that out around the top of the description. I'll write where I am, what we're doing, and any important links. And then of course you can follow me on the different social media links that I've also linked to. I also explore Sansar throughout the week, and I stream it to Twitch. So if you want to see more of Sansar, you can head on over to my Twitch channel. I have some videos of my streams of this past week up already.
Okay, Drax, I owe you an apology. This is actually really cool.
I love
Ryan,
this.
The point is, Ryan, that you know, the exploration part of it, right? I mean, don't you like that? You like that. You're an explorer. That there's different personality types. Some people want polished stuff. They have a lunch break, right? They want to have they watch the latest Daily Show video. They watch a little Colbert. But others just want to you know, see what people outside do.
Yep.
Drax, I made something specifically for that purpose as a random teleporter.
I need it, Gindipple. That's what I need. Why did you not tell me this before? That's awesome. So
did you make the random teleporter, Gindipple?
The Stargate.
Yeah, there's the Stargate.
Yeah, I haven't updated it in a long time.
I'm gonna grab it and put it in the back of Harvest.
It's different from myself because it's got a different engine. It's completely, I mean, it's a virtual world, but it's got different capabilities. You could do a lot more higher quality things. It's integrated with Marvelous Designer as well, and you can also use Blender and Maya to create items. Second Life also has a tool that you can build in world, like with prims and so forth. This Sansar does not, so you have to, whatever you want to create for Sansar, you have to do it in a 3D programming. We are in, Amar, we are in Echo. Let me find that in that list, 1 second. 1 second. Echo by Jade Serenity. And here's the link, Amar. And I am going to put it in the description of the video after the show. Hopefully that works for you. But yeah, so Sansar is a completely different engine. It's completely different the way they're doing it. But I'm not a really technical person. I'm not a creator, so I don't know all the differences. To me, I'm just using it like I used the Second Life, explore, entertainment. I just marvel at the beauty and the creativity of the designers and creators.
That's his thing. He walks around like this and says really mean things. And oh, there's a running person. Oh, that's Darling. Hello, Darling. How are you?
A resident troll.
Every world needs one.
Oh, is that? Oh, is that the troll?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Hey, Darling, what's up? Haven't seen you in a while. We're doing random hopping. And
No problem, I'm glad the link worked.
Yeah, should be.
So I have another question in the chat. Thanks. Based on your perception, how far would you say Sansar is before it's completed and released to public? Oh, I think Drax wants
We're
to
over
ask
the
something.
top of the hour, Strawberry.
Yeah, sorry, Drax. I was actually talking to people on my live stream. They're asking a lot of questions.
Really? Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
They're engaged.
Yeah. And a lot of these question answers, man, it's so hard to talk to you because of the echo.
I'm sorry. Shit.
You have to figure that out before next week.
I will.
Okay, so they were asking me questions about what's different between Sansar and Second Life, and I don't know really how to explain it technically. I just said it's a different engine, and so on. I don't know, I don't know how to explain what's, because to me I use them both in the same way. Aside from saying it's just higher, you can build higher quality items and so forth, and I don't know, more updated.
One of the big things, Strawberry,
Yeah.
is the SL is more of an open world, whereas Sansar is not. When you go from place to place, you have to actually go through a teleportation process, whereas in Second Life, like on mainland, you can just go from place to place by walking.
Or flying.
But arguably, Gindipple, you can only do that on mainland. So, I mean, I agree with you. And I would like to have a different metaphor than the Atlas personally. I would be cool, like with your teleport. I would love to fly somewhere or have some sort of portals or whatnot.
There's another important question that's come up. They're asking, based on my perception, how far would I say Sansar is before it's completed and released to the public? I actually have no idea, because I don't know how much more they're going to... I know there's a lot.
Wait.
Yeah, you answer it.
It is open to the public.
Exactly.
Well, out of beta. They meant out of beta.
Oh, never.
Wait.
Never.
Exactly. Wait, Gindipple and I are totally Vulcan mind meld right now. Listen, Strawberry stream, folks. Number one, it is open. You can come in right now. What's the difference between Second Life and Sansar? The difference is that you, dear stream watcher of Strawberry, are not in Sansar, but that can be changed. And number three, when is it coming out of beta? I repeat Gindipple's point. It will never be just like Second Life. It's still very much in the middle of its beta.
Yeah, but I mean, you know what they're asking? They're asking like when it's going to be more people, like will it be another few months, maybe a year, more people will be able to join, it'll be more accessible to the public. I don't know how to explain it.
The question is wrong.
The question is wrong.
When will it be complete? Never.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's understood.
We're still working like crazy on making Second Life better. 15 years in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's really no reason to ever not call it beta.
Exactly, but also the point is if people ask, when will stuff happen or when will people come in? Well, the answer is if you're not coming in, it won't happen. This is my understanding. We make this world. It's Linden Lab is providing the tools, but you got to come in and make those worlds, and you can do this right now. Like that's how we started the stream with Justin. Justin had computer issues, and he fixed his computer, and then he went in one evening, grabbed a template, threw some stuff out, he bought some stuff. You can do that with freebies too. Justin decided to spend $10 and he made something that really represents what he wanted, and that's a start. I mean, that's how I would answer that question and encourage people to not hesitate and just give it a try. It's
Another question
invite.
that I got, and I actually get this question like 3 to 4 times a week from different people. When will the Mac version come out? Because all these Mac people are dying to get in. But I know there are some people that use Macs are already in Sansar as well. How do they do that?
Isn't that hinging on whether or not Mac supports VR?
No, you either do dual boot, so you can run it as a PC, or I have a PC and a Mac.
Oh,
But
you're
I
on a
create
Mac?
everything on a Mac.
Okay. Yeah, I
Right,
get that question
there-
so much.
Okay, and the simple answer is that, it's my understanding, and Ebba can answer that better, but when Linden Lab decided to do this, right, people are talking about the Mac version, and my understanding is that you guys decided because Mac was dropping the ball on VR compatibility with the hardware, that you guys decided to focus on the PC because the Mac was not able to deliver the frame rates that work with the premium headsets. And
well, part of it is VR, and part of it is spending energy going deep before we go wide.
Yeah. They have announced a lot of VR support for the future, so maybe that will make it easier to have good support on a Mac.
Yeah, I think you can do it maybe now. I'm not sure if everybody has gotten everything working together, but the latest Mac should have the horsepower. So if you're willing to, if you're willing to spend $5,000,
5 to 7 to 8 grand. Who's going to stop
exactly?
at 5?
And listen, guys, I'm a total Mac person, not because I'm an ideologue, but because I know the platform in and out from sound stuff. And I purchased a PC, and you know it. I don't know. It's really, I'm still alive, and it didn't really ruin everything.
Like, I just tell them I think.
Well, right?
Yes, correct, but not for. What I'm saying is, like, for Sansar and
here.
VR, I had to buy a PC, and that's totally fine. And when people say, "Well, why don't you buy the new, you know, the new iMac Pro?" and I go, like, that's insane. That is prohibitively expensive. For this money, I can get a perfectly functioning VR-ready PC.
Or 2 or 3 of them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you everybody for the answers, because I do get these questions a lot, and I just kind of say I'm not sure, and I've been told they might work on it later on, and but you know, I know there are other issues and so forth, so I never really know.
No, these are very good questions, and I think we don't want to be like, you know, arrogant here, like, you know, what kind of, you know, that's kind of dumb stuff.
But that's
those are
Drax.
very legitimate questions. Yeah, I'm speaking for myself here. Like, everybody else is very cordial. I'm just the arrogant son of a bitch.
Okay, so you were saying that we should end it now because we passed the time.
That's what you told me earlier today.
That would be great if we could, because I gotta run in real life.
I don't know what that is. Okay,
We're having a little anniversary party, so.
Have fun with that.
So Hover Derby is next.
Congrats.
You guys can go to Hover Derby. I need to call it quits too. I'm going to go to Harvest, to the basement, because what I like is always ending it with a little bit sort of a somber post-game thing. And Hover Derby is always open. I think Jasmine is going to hang out there. Also, in closing, Hover Derby training is every weekday at 9 a.m. And next Monday, we will reveal the next iteration of the arena. Jasmine has been making incredible progress on the arena, so we encourage people to come next week. From 9 to 10 a.m. is the training hour. But yeah, I'll go back to Harvest. And thank you, Betty. Where's Betty? Still here? Awesome. It was really inspiring. Justin, we lost him? Or is
No,
Justin
I'm behind
still
you.
on? Oh,
Or
Jesus
to the
Christ.
side.
Always people behind me.
Somewhere here.
And I sincerely apologize for my audio feedback, and I'm gonna figure this out as soon as we go off the air. I don't know
You
what
gotta
happened.
fix it, because it's hard to talk to you.
Yeah, can you rub it in more, Strawberry, please?
You know I do
don't
that
feel-
every opportunity I get.
I know. You can.
Okay,
call
I'm
me
coming to
then.
Harvest for a few minutes.
No!
Yes, you
Bye.
can't stop me. Thank you everybody for joining us.
Thank you.
See you guys next week. See you guys next week.
Cheers.
Bye.
Cool.
Northern Kiara. That is awesome.
Did you see her wings on the back?
Yeah, the flapping wings. Awesome.
Who's got flapping wings?
Monica, so are you?
Okay guys, I'm going to be ending the stream soon. I'm just heading over to Harvest to talk it out with Drax. We'll talk about what we're doing next week. Every Saturday at 11 a.m. PST, we do this show where we travel a few places with a bunch of people. You are free to join us.
You still hear feedback from me, Strawberry?
Actually, it seems better. No, I can hear it.
Shit. This drives me crazy because that was an issue yesterday with Jeremy Balanson, and
I've actually noticed this happening with you for a few weeks.
What?
Yeah, I thought it was somebody else at first, but then I realized it's you. But I thought maybe it was because of my headset or something. But then I realized it's just you.
This is like somebody has like a weird pimple on their forehead and everybody is ignoring it and nobody says anything, and then you look into the mirror one day like 4 weeks after and you go like, why did nobody say anything?
I meant to, but honestly, I was trying to figure out what was going because I thought it was me at first. But then I like last week I realized no, it's gotta be Drax.
Okay, I'll do a test and I'll figure this out. So
you gotta figure it out.
I wonder if this has to do with. Oh, you know what? Let's do a test real quick here, because I'm gonna turn off the mic in OBS. So let's see what happens here.
Oh, no, I can still hear myself.
Okay, now what about now?
Hello? No, I can still hear him. It's a little bit softer, but I can hear myself.
Okay, so it comes out through the headphones.
Yeah.
Maybe
do you have the stream running in the background or something? Maybe that, I don't know.
Let me see.
I don't know if that does it, but
I hear something.
I can hear myself
hear something. Let's see, is the stream up?
Now I can hear the stream. And I can hear you.
Okay, do you hear feedback now? Say something.
Hello? Testing. Yeah, I can hear myself.
Shit.
It's okay. We'll fix it throughout the week. Let's end this episode and let's talk about next week.
Wait a minute. One second. How about now?
Hello? Testing 1. Oh my god, it's fixed! What did you do? You fixed it. Oh, now I can hear myself again.
No, I know what it is.
Okay.
It is really these shitty headphones where the headphones are not really closed, and the mic is very close to the headphones, and it just feeds back into it. That's the simple answer.
But you never used to have that problem.
Yeah, because I had very high-end Sennheiser gaming headset which broke, and I thought I can fix it myself, so I hesitated sending it in because you have to send it in. And then I bought this one for like $30, and now I see the biggest problem really is that the headphones don't isolate as they should.
And did this happen a few weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's that's the cause of it.
All right, great.
Glitchy node.
Yeah.
Who's talking?
Somebody's here.
Oh, are you guys glitchy node really badly?
No.
I'm okay.
Oh, frick. I'm glitchy
Hey.
node.
Why?
I don't know. It's like lagging. It's lagging.
No, it's not lagging.
It's not laggy at all right now.
Mine's lagging so badly. Maybe I should log out and log back in.
Could be your internet.
Who is this?
Corey.
Oh, Corey. Hey, why don't I see names now? God damn it.
Sometimes that happens.
Okay, wait.
Why is my real name is on my freaking character?
It's not a character, it's an avatar. It's a deity that was sent down by the gods, and it's your embodiment. Don't you read scripture?
Okay, Drax, let's end it because I gotta go soon.
Okay.
Let's talk about next week.
Let's wrap it up. So next week, I have no idea what we're gonna do, but we're gonna do something really cool.
You'll announce it on Twitter, right? They should follow us on Twitter.
Exactly, they should follow us on Twitter, and they also can always look into the atlas. So please come in if you go in World in Sansar, you can see the stuff that's happening on the side, or you go to atlas.sansar.com and you can see it. Yeah, and this phone here is actually functioning. So one thing that I want to do is to make some prank calls into other worlds. Like I want to call into High Fidelity, or maybe I'll call Philip Rosedale. Yeah, I'll call it. and see if some racist stuff is going on. Well, surprise, yes, it is. What's really bummer that we lost Loki. But let's cut the stream, and then I'm going to fix my audio issues.
Okay.
That was fun today. What do you think? I mean, I think that showed people more what is possible, I think, in some ways.
Yeah,
huh?
and it's great when you have the creator there as well, because then they can talk about their idea, which is fantastic.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it, folks. Have a fabulous weekend, and we'll see you next Saturday. And you guys can always come here into the basement. And Hover Derby is every day at 9 a.m. Second Life time. And you stream when? Like at 7:30 p.m. or what? Or
At around 4:30 a.m., maybe Tuesday or Thursday, I want to stream Sansar on Twitch. So they can look in the description of my video for my Twitch link. They can also look for Sansar links and our Twitter and so forth. They should follow us everywhere.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They should follow me.
Not you, just me.
Okay. Well, fair enough.
Okay, I just want to end my stream. Thank you so much for joining us today. We'll be back next week at 11 a.m. PST on Saturday. Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye, Strawberry.